Welcome back to the news at 10. The All Progressives Grand Alliance has once again thrown its weight behind the re-election of President Goodluck Jonathan in the 2015 general elections. This was revealed at a rally organized by the leadership of the party at the Dan Anyam Stadium in Owerri, the Imo State capital, southeast Nigeria. Reflecting on the politics of Imo State, some party members recalled how the current governor, who was elected on the platform of APGA, defected to the All Progressives Congress.
Hundreds of party faithful, mainly of the All Progressive Grand Alliance in Imo State and other neighboring southeast states, converge on Owerri, the Imo State capital. The rally here witnessed the presence of the leadership of APGA from the national level as well as in the state. The national chairman of the party, Chief Victor Ume, led the delegation. The essence of this public meeting, they say, is to strategize ahead of the 2015 election. Chieftains of the party in Imo State say the success of the gathering has once again proved that APGA remains a force in the politics of Southeast and are ready to reclaim the governorship seat in Imo State. They are also giving massive support to President Jonathan come 2015.
I don't want to beat about the bush. APGA knows that he has the hearts and minds of the people in Imo State and indeed in the southeastern states. APGA is absolutely poised to win the election in 2015. You know what happened in 2011. The chap who's there won because he was an APGA candidate, and eventually halfway through he bolted. Now we are poised to retake Government House, and it's going to happen in 2015.
The climax of the event is the welcoming of new members into the APGA family. For this set of people, they say APGA is not just a party, but a cause for the Igbo race.
Meanwhile, Rivers State in the south region of the country recently recorded yet another disagreement between the ruling People's Democratic Party and the All Progressives Congress over political control of the state. This action was crystallized at Imoha community when Governor Chibuike Amechi visited His Royal Majesty Eze-Oha Oko, who was elevated to a first-class monarch.
It's a loud reception. Members of Imoha community in River State celebrate as Governor Amechi arrives. Is received by the political leaders and traditional rulers led by the head of the community, Eze-Oha Oko of Imoha, on the occasion of his promotion to a first-class ruler. It's now time for the governor to respond. He insists that his party, the APC, is set to prove a point.
By Tuesday, Wednesday, we shall soon begin to announce the date for a rally of APC. Because I hear that the president said that other parties in River State exist on billboard or poster. We shall show the president that we exist in human beings. TAN held their rally at the Lekaya Stadium, 16,000 capacity stadium. We shall hold our rally at the 14,000 capacity stadium.
Elsewhere, another group of PDP members in Eche community say for them the battle for 2015 is already won, claiming that the opposition is yet to find their bearing.
Our brothers seemingly in other political parties don't know where they're going. They're waiting to join. They have been relating with me. Those who get to us in the night and they say another thing, and in the day they are saying another thing. That's what you have in other camp.
As parties in the state continue to claim political advantage ahead of the 2015 election, the battle will be decided by the people at the polls. Emmanuel Ere, Channels Television News.
Coming down to the southwest, provision of potable water for citizens should be the aim of any committed government. But this appears to be an uphill task in Akure, the Ondo State capital, where water is not in adequate supply. Residents are compelled to move around the city with jerry cans looking for taps set up by the state's water corporation. Our community report tonight looks at how the shortage of water supply is affecting the lives of people.
Now you're talking.
Akure, the capital of Ondo State in southwest Nigeria, is a busy city with a population of over 500,000 people. As the citizens move around to tend to their various businesses, they expect to be catered for by the government in terms of adequate infrastructure, one of which is the provision of water in their homes. But it appears this task is an overwhelming one for the state's water agency. It has attempted to escape this failure by setting up water fetching points in various parts of the city, where residents in need of water fill their cans with jerry cans. For those without vehicles, they make the motorcycles the mode of water transport. Residents say although the water is available, it is expected to run from the taps in their homes. And as taxpayers, they wonder why they need to cough out money to purchase it.
We are buying it 10 naira per keg. Yeah. Gilo keg, Ororo. So we are buying it 10 naira. The half of the keg, we are buying it 5 naira. The water is not enough to supply the people in the streets. Even from the people from the outside, they are came here to fresh water.
It's a pity that we have to pay for water. All this area, no water. Okay, maybe Alagbaka there is water, but all this other area, there's no water. So how do you say the government is spending money? On who? If the government is spending money, it's not the effect is not being felt by anybody, by people.
The acting general manager of the Ondo State Water Corporation, asking for understanding, says the government is working tirelessly to getting water to all.
They should try as much as possible to pay their water bill, to transport water from Owena, Ondo Road to Akure, and at the same time take water to Ondo. Will not cause the state government less than 27 billion naira, and we should have sympathy with the state government. But what I can assure the people is that the government wants to ensure that everybody have access to potable water.
The success of any government is measured by the development of the mind capacity of its citizens and provision of infrastructure. But if both are not in adequate supply, then the taps of opportunity for the nation will soon run dry.
Now you're talking.
Lagos State Governor Babatunde Fashola has called for more understanding and education on the ongoing housing scheme in the state. At the third edition of the Real Estate Unite in Lagos, the governor said achieving low-cost housing must mean purchasing the building materials at low cost as well. He however criticized the practice where tenants pay 2 years' rent in advance from incomes that are paid on a monthly basis.
I've had debates about low-cost housing, and I have told people that I don't know where the output can be low cost when the input is not low cost. It doesn't match. There are issues about which we have not had a common position. And therefore, you see that, especially in election season, people make promises that are impracticable to deliver. Because the last time I checked, there is no low-cost cement in Nigeria. And there is no low-cost iron ore. And the bankers who are here can say they now have low-cost funds. And perhaps if the Nigerites are here, they will tell us if they now have low-cost roofing sheets. And perhaps we should also ask ourselves, are we low-cost people? So that for me is a serious matter of self and public education about which we must agree.
Lagos State Governor Babatunde Fashola. And now to the arts. So one of the many beauties of photography is its wide accessibility as a creative medium. And for over a decade, photographer George Oshodi has held the torch for the arts with spectacular pictures that have earned him worldwide fame. Art Review tonight looks at how one artist lifts enthusiasts to a new level of appreciation with his exhibition tagged Transgression.
A crowd gathers to enjoy George Oshodi's exhibition, an opportunity to be a part of this journey, network with those in the arts, and also capture memories of their own. The shock factor that some of these images bring is written on their faces. From the grueling tale of environmental degradation seen in oil theft to gas flare is a wake-up call on the need to protect the environment and the bleak future that awaits those who fail to heed this call. To this intriguing picture, titled The Money, shot in the gold mine in Ghana where he explores the relationship between man and his environment, these laborers toil day and night to get this gold from Mother Earth but benefit little from nature's gift. A cultural icon, the masquerade used in many traditional events is showed here in several series. The mystery behind the masked creature that usually sends shivers down the spine of anyone it comes in contact with is given a human face as they strike a pose in front of mud houses. So, all that horror may not be skin deep. There is also a wall dedicated to the royals. Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown, they say. We see some of their private moments in the line of duty. From the north to the south, there seems like a shared experience. Although their apparels and titles may differ, they have one thing in common: service to humanity. This documentation of monarchy is still a work in progress, as Oshodi hopes to continue documenting more of them. The beauty of Lagos, which the artist describes as an uncelebrated city, begins with the Carter Bridge, laced with streetlights that cast a shadow of a colorful nightlife, although in broad daylight, the houses that surround it may leave much to be desired. When the cold night births the morning sun, Lagosians wake up to mingle. The energy in the marketplace captures the hustle, an image filled with color, distorted a bit to create a unique sense of originality. Once again, the masked man appears in form of the Eyo masquerade, a tradition popular in the megacity. All these are placed side by side. The masquerade breathes life and becomes a spectacle to behold, adding more glamour to an eventful night that has left an impression in the hearts of those who experienced it.
It's a photograph of the Calabar Carnival, and yet it's got the Chinese fan who have creatively sort of putting together such colorful background to make the photograph alive in the setting in which it's done. It's absolutely remarkable.
I don't collect photographs, but I do appreciate them. And these ones by George Oshodi are particularly good because he's a very seasoned photographer, an artist photographer.
The principles of true art is not to show off a pretty picture, but to evoke emotions to let people feel something. George will be hoping he did just that with Transgression.
Still on the news at 10, Jose Mourinho's unbeaten record against Arsenal was extended to 12 matches as Chelsea secured a thrilling 2-0 win over the Gunners at Stamford Bridge. That's in sports news. Please join us again.